Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Dorika. I am Soul Remembrance Activator who support you in expanding your receiving capacity. In this video, I want to take you deep into the energetics of freedom, what it feels like in your body, how it reshapes your mind, how it expands your soul, and why freedom is the key to accelerate your manifestation and expanding your receiving capacity. Freedom is not something you chase outside of you. It's a frequency you get to embody right now. And when you embody it, the energy of freedom, the frequency of freedom right now, everything shifts. So, for many of us, freedom has been entangled with fear, even though freedom is something that our soul desire, that we unconsciously seek, right? The funny thing is, we are actually associating freedom with fear in our old programming. How does those old programming sounds like? What are these limiting beliefs? As I uncover for you, look into yourself, whether you have these limiting beliefs that you get to choose to release right now. First, freedom means abandonment. If I'm too free, I'll be left alone. People won't stay if I don't fit in or follow the rules. This belief creates fear of expressing your true self. The desire to belong, the desire to be accepted is more prioritized than your desire for freedom. Then in order to avoid abandonment, by speaking your truth, by expressing yourself, you suppress your voice. Second, freedom means rejection. If I choose freely, others won't approve. I'll lose love or belonging. This limiting belief creates people-pleasing instead of authentic choices. This limiting belief is once again in order not to lose love, in order to be accepted, you become a people pleaser, which is not freedom at all, right? But once again, the desire to belong, the desire to be accepted is so much higher than the desire of freedom, which again is not true. The freedom means failure. If I don't follow the safe path, I'll mess up and won't survive. This limiting belief ties freedom to financial security or lack of stability. How many times you want to venture into the new and yet you stay safe, even though you don't feel happy anymore, you feel bored, you feel lost. But for survival focus, you did not venture into the new. For the desire of stability, for the desire of security is higher than the desire for freedom. Again, It is not true. Next, freedom means danger to the body. If I explore, if I wonder, something bad might happen. This keeps the body in hypervigilance, scanning for threats instead of relaxing into flow. This is how many times you want to explore, you want to venture into the unknown, but always, is danger out there? Stay here. Don't go there, stay here. And our body, in order to keep us safe, keep scanning. Is it safe? It is not. Is there any threat? Defense is so much more than the desire for freedom. Again, it is not true. Next, freedom means instability. If I allow myself to flow, life will become chaotic or unpredictable. This limiting belief creates control patterns where safety feels like rigidity instead of openness. How many times you desire freedom, you desire openness, you desire flexibility, the flow, yet, and how many times you get into control patterns to make sure it is safe. It goes according to how you want. You keep having attached to the outcome of how it turns out. And this is not flow. Control is not flow. Control is a cage. Control is rigid. And the desire for stability in avoiding instability is so much more than freedom, which is not true. Finally, freedom means loss of love. If I follow my desires, I'll lose connection with family, community, or partner. This ties freedom with guilt, keeping you small so you don't outgrow others. How many times you want to do something, you want to follow your passion, you want to live your purpose, you want to honor your desire, and your family may not be supportive. Your partner may not see what you want, may not understand. Your community, your like-minded friends may not agree with your new path. And you don't want to be the bad person. And in avoiding guilt, you stay where you are. You limit your expansion. You pretend things are okay when you are not even feeling okay. And again, it is not true. These hidden limiting beliefs, all these limiting beliefs, anchor us in survival instead of expansion. Freedom is an energy of expansion. And all these beliefs that I have shared are all limiting. Contraction is not expansion. But freedom calls us today to reprogram, to shift from fear into trust. How does freedom look like? Actually, I'm going to uncover it, share it, transmit it into you so that it lands into your mind, your body, and your soul, that after watching this video, you immediately can start embodying, shifting into energy of freedom to accelerate your manifestation, to expand your receiving capacity. So, are you ready to receive this transmission? Let's start with the mind, since I start with uncovering all the limiting beliefs. So now, how does freedom looks like in the mind? When the mind is not free, it runs on fear-based programs. There isn't enough. I have to control everything. If I fail, I won't survive. All these thoughts keep you small, locked in scarcity, chasing safety through overthinking and control. Our mind runs on program, and now we are going to shift it to programs that support freedom, because it is not just now I'm ready for freedom and my mind go blank. It doesn't work that way since we are human. So, but we can shift those limiting programs into programs that support expansion of your freedom. So, freedom mindset runs on trust, abundance, and non-attachment. Freedom in the mind says there is always more than enough. I trust myself and I trust the process. My worth is not determined by outcomes. This shift from lack, fear, into abundance mindset, into trust, into non-attachment, just openness, frees you from looping in lack. You stop vibrating with what you don't have when you shift into these freedom mindset programs. And instead, you start to align with the energy of already whole, already abundant. This is how freedom looks like in your mind. Next, how does freedom feels like in your body? So, as I'm going to transmit it, uncover it, tune into your body, feel the difference. When you are not free in your body, you feel tense, you feel stressed, your shoulders tighten, your chest shrink, your jaw tight, your breath is shallow, almost as if you are waiting for an impact. Like you don't even have the time for a deep breathing. You live in defense mode. Always stressed, always carrying the tension, muscle tense, and mental stress. This is how your body like when you are not in freedom. Always thinking, always scanning. But when your body is in freedom state, it's an exhale you didn't know you were holding. I mean, have you ever felt so tight, so tense, and then you go for a massage that relaxes you and you just open up and you feel relaxed. Your muscles soften, your chest opens, your shoulders wide, pull back, and your breath is slow, is deep. You feel grounded, like roots into the earth, yet expansive, like branches opening, receiving, stretching to the sky. Energetically, freedom in the body is flow. Stagnant pool of tension dissolve, and energy moves like river, unblocked and alive. In this state, your nervous system says, I am safe to receive. I am safe to expand. This is how freedom feels like in your body. That centeredness, that slow deep breathing, that muscle relax, open chest, calm, total receiving mode. And now, how does freedom look like through the lens of the soul? When the soul feels obscure, it forgets its vastness. The illusion of separation makes you believe you are a fragment, alone and incomplete. Karma and ego spin webs of I must prove, I must achieve, I must be more. This creates chasing, hustling, forgetting who you truly are, your soul essence of light and love. Energetically, contraction. And this is due to the illusion of separation. But the soul's natural state is freedom, is vastness, is openness, is expansion. And from this lens, there is no separation, there is no lack, and there's no need to prove. Freedom at the soul level is remembrance, saying, I remember who I am. I am whole. I am connected to infinite abundance, and I am already free. So when you manifest from this place, from your soul abundance, your soul truth, it's no longer about grasping or demanding, no longer about guilt of asking what you desire. It's no longer about fear of expressing your truth, of speaking up, of being assertive. It is a co-creation now. Your desires arise not as a way to fix yourself. It's not like I need to have that in order to feel better about myself. But I would love to have that because I remember this belongs to me. It is your expression of your divine essence. So, now that you really can tap into understanding how freedom in minds look like, the abundance program, how freedom feels in your body, grounded, open, relaxed body, slow deep breathing, and how does freedom looks like through the lens of your soul, wholeness, abundance, already free, already connected. And why this energy of freedom accelerate manifestation. Here is the truth. Manifestation is not about effort. It's not about what you do. It's about alignment. It's about who you are and who you choose to become right now. So, when you embody freedom, you are releasing resistance. Freedom dissolves the tension of fear, unworthiness, and control. These three are what create resistance in slowing down manifestation. These are all affirming the lack, which attract the lack. These all affirm the absence of what you desire, which keep attracting, creating absence again and again until you shift. And when you shift to the energy of freedom, there's no more fear because it's all trust. There's no unworthiness because you already deserve. And there's nothing to control because you are grounded. And energy start to flow directly towards your desire because you're opening up yourself. When there's no more tension, no more blocks, you are in open arms, ready to receive. When you embody freedom, you're shifting from the need of something to the person who already have it, the being. Instead of vibrating lack, you embody the feeling of already having it, which means you become a match energetically in receiving your desires when you embody freedom. When you embody freedom, freedom raises your frequency. Freedom is a lightness. So it's an openness. And in this state, you naturally attract, calling in your desire with ease because you are energetically open and ready to receive. And when you embody freedom in your mind, in your body, and in your soul, manifestation speeds up because you are no longer blocking the flow. You are allowing inspired action, flowing, trusting in your intuition. You are in this openness, this centeredness, in this awareness that you can start to see opportunities, synchronicities show up. So, this is how energy of freedom accelerate your manifestation and expanding your receiving capacity. The key is when you embody the energy of freedom, you are in openness, you are in relax, and this is a state of allowing your desires to show up. It's embodying the trust in yourself. And freedom is not outside of you. So from here on, stop chasing freedom. Rather, freedom, it is the essence of who you already are. And the more you embody this energy of freedom, the more you rewire, recalibrate your nervous system into this freedom state, energy expansion state, joyful state. The more life mirrors it back to you. Remember, freedom is not danger. Freedom is life force. Your body can learn to feel safe in openness, in expansion and flow. So freedom become your new baseline of security. Hence, if this speaks to you and you are ready to deepen your embodiment of abundance, self-love, and manifestation. I would love to journey with you. You can explore my offers and services at my website, thedoricaexperience.com. With this, I look forward to connect with you in my next video, and thank you again for your time and energy in this video. Thank you and bye bye.